My name is James Hill. My teacher called me long-legged pop-eyed boy from Walltown. That was how she addressed me when she wanted me to respond. And she said, you'll never be nothing. If mom and daddy didn't finish school, you not going to be nothing. I mean, they talk to us that way. We talking about beating the odds. We beat the odds.
Urban Hope is raising up generations
of young heroes
who are beating the odds
by the grace of God
through creating safe places in our neighborhoods to grow together
into wholeness. When I first started with the summer camp, I was excited about the opportunity to help kids learn business. But it was a case where I saw all these kids around who had been taught how to be consumers, who indirectly so had also been taught how to be materialistic. And it concerned me that our youth are not taught from an early age how to be producers, how to give back to their communities. It's really important because when you are a producer, you get to identify with God, with how He created the world, how He used His imagination, how He used His creativity, how He used His power to produce the world. And then He told us to go and be fruitful and multiply. And so He wants us to use our gifts, our talents, our skills, and our abilities that He gave us to be those producers.
We have 3 tracks at Urban Hope. We have an entrepreneurship track, a tween track, and Bull City Leaders. Our entrepreneurship track is designed for 7th through 10th graders. They're learning different skill sets in their classes, dealing with financial literacy, budgeting, money management, savings. The kids use those skills to start up their own businesses. They participate in preparing meals for the Duke Youth Academy.
In my future, I want to start my own cooking restaurant. I want to be a chef.
Now I know what I have to look forward to in trying to run the business.
They also go on field trips where they get to visit Black-owned businesses in the Durham area and get to see some Black entrepreneurs working and see how they have come to own their own business, what they're doing to expand that business, what have been some of the challenges, and the business owners get to speak to them about that, which is actually really powerful. Tween track. The 7th grade was in their own track. They worked on the same things, except a little bit more of an emphasis on recreation and high activity.
They make sure that you're out there having fun, shooting basketball or running or playing a game. It made sure that we were healthy, fit, and it keeps your energy up.
Bull City Leaders. More of a high energy camp, lots of outdoor activities, field trips going to museums, doing a lot of recreation. They have a fun time. They also do have classroom time where they're learning about entrepreneurship and budgeting and money through their mini economy that they have set up.
We have an Urban Hope Bank. If you keep it in longer, at the end of the summer, you'll get more money.
They get to kind of see simple money principles put into practice.
They're teaching us how to be a young adult at the age of 11, 10, or 9. It's a fun way of getting ready for the real world.
It's not like camps that you go to where you have your counselor is just your counselor. Here, your counselor is your friend too, so you can be able to talk to them outside of camp as well as inside of camp.
It feels like they're my second family. I can talk to Jennifer about anything. If I had a problem the day before, she's always checking up.
It's a really good thing when you know that you've actually been able to get through to the youth and they trust you.
I know they're watching over me, and I know that I'm safe with them, and if anything was to happen, they're there.
The summer camp is just a context, a way for us to develop a safe place around kids to introduce them to God, introduce them to a walk with Jesus, and to see them be transformed by the power of the Holy Spirit into these young heroes.
I really came closer to God when the first year I came here. As I started reading the stories of Jacob, Adam and Eve, I learned how to trust him even more. My relationship with God went up.
One plants, one does the watering, but God gives the increase. And it's the same with Urban Hope. We sow, we water, but God gives the increase.
I want to thank the navigators. You all doing a good job. I watch the kids. They really have good manners. They say, thank you, may I help you, or do you need anything? Those kids, they're great. And it reminded me of back in the day. You have unity. They are together.
To anybody who wants to be involved with Urban Hope themselves, I would say do it. You will be amazed how you'll be affected.
Cornel West once said, children are 100% of the future. Urban Hope has his heart and his hands outstretched for children in the neighborhood and encouraging the future of Walton.
If you're going to donate money to the camp, do it because it's worth it and it's really making a difference.